We used to talk like the world might end. Now we scroll past like we never began. Your hand was home, your breath was peace. Now I flinch at the thought of what we used to be. You were my always, now you're just there, right there, but you're not really there. We didn't scream, we didn't fight, we just faded like the morning light. No goodbyes, no final plea, just strangers where love used to be. Now we're back to strangers, no sparks, no flames, just awkward hellos and forgotten names. I knew your secrets, your quiet fears. Now you're someone I haven't seen in years. We shared a bed, now we share the blame. Two broken hearts, too proud to change. How do lovers become such dangers? Now we're nothing but back to strangers. I still check your side of the bed, half out of habit, half in my head. You haunt the hallway like perfume dust. Not gone, but not with us. I hear you laugh in other crowds, but it's never you. When I turn around, there's no text, no call to make, just the silence we both just take. We let go without a sound, and now we don't turn around. Now we're back to strangers, cold and clean, wiped away like a half-lived dream. No more fights, no more sleep, just quiet truths we threw away. You were my mirror, my safest place. Now I walk past your face. What a way to lose what made us. Now we're nothing but back to strangers. Maybe we broke long before we knew, pretending love was still something true. Now all I've got is this old refrain, calling your name and hearing the rain. Now we're back to strangers, like we never tried, like our hearts were never side by side. No more ups, no more songs, just right love in the wrong time. Too long, I still dream of who we were, but you don't answer her. From everything to distant dangers, now we're just back to strangers. We love like fire, now we're back to strangers. You knew the cracks behind my smile, the way it faked it just to cope a while. You held my storms like they were light. Now you don't ask if I'm alright. Used to read me like a prayer, now your eyes don't even stare. We didn't shatter, we slid through little silences slowly grew. Now we're cinematic full, and now we're back to strangers to stay. Our thoughts just you, I still had it feel from your right. You and us, now we're pages. Now we're nascent in distant place. We love like fire, now we're in danger, and somehow we're back to strangers. Your shirt's still in the drawer I never close. I swear I'm fine, but God only knows. I still hear you in this space, like your voice pieces stitched into the place. My friends say time will clean the slate, but healing feels a lot like hate. There's just no last straw, no final war. Just stopped unlocking the same door. Now we're back to strangers, not even friends. Like the story skipped the end. No goodnight calls, no waiting light. Just memories that don't feel right. You were my birth, my favorite angel. Now we're nothing but back to strangers. Now we're back to strangers, cold and clean. No more truth, no in between. I'd give the world to feel your hand, but you're someone I don't understand. I knew your soul, I knew your anchor. Now I walk past you like a stranger. We had it all. Back to strangers. We went from fire to silence in a single breath. Words unsaid, like ashes on the bed. I still hear your voice in every quiet room, but it's not the same when it's just a ghost of you. We danced through dreams, we fell through time. Now I can't even cross that borderline. You don't look back, I don't reach out. We became the things we swore we'd never talk about. Back to strangers, like we never knew. Like the nights and the fights never tore us in two. Back to silence, like we never kissed. Erased every forever that used to exist. You walk past me like a name you forgot, and I'm just learning how to live with that thought. We were fire, now we're cold and dangerous. Yeah, we're back to strangers.
You used to know every scar on my skin. Now you're careful not to look too long or lean in. I still keep your coffee mug in the sink. Haven't moved it, haven't had time to think.
We wrote our story in stolen nights, but it faded in the morning lights. Now the photos lie and the songs betray, 'cause love doesn't die, it just walks away. Back to strangers, two ghosts in a room, acting like the heartache isn't filling the gloom. Back to silence, like we never cried. Like the promises we broke never meant we lied. Your memory dressed in your Sunday best, but I'm the truth that you laid to rest. We were stars, now the dark is nameless. We're back to strangers. How do we lose something we swore we'd save? Why does love feel like digging a grave? You said forever, but you packed it in boxes. Left me with echoes and long lost losses. Back to strangers after all we've done. Like the fights and the laughs were just part of the run. Back to silence, loud as hell, sleeping next to a past I can't even tell. You look right through me, like I never matter, like hearts don't break, they just get shattered. We were home, now we're just two dangers, back again, back to strangers, just two names on lips we'll never say. Back to strangers, drifting away. I knew the rhythm of your sleep, the little sighs you'd never keep. We were thunder in a quiet room. Now I don't even know what you're up to. Your voice was home, your skin was peace. Now even high feels like a thief. It's not hate, it's not even pain, it's the cold that drives you insane. We didn't crash, we just let go. No final fight, no last hello. Now we're back to strangers, just faces in the street. Once a world between us, now we barely speak. From kisses under midnight skies to nodding like we've never tried. You're someone I used to know too well. Now I can't even tell. We were forever, now we're just strangers. Isn't it cruel? Back to strangers. I still flinch when I hear your song, even though it's been so long. I scroll past your name like it's a test, one I fail with every breath. Our photos live in frames I hide, but they still scream from deep inside. We didn't burn, we just got tired and let love sink beneath the fire. Now we're back to strangers, like nothing ever was. You're just another sun inside brush off. No more 2 a.m. Come here calls, just echoes in these paper walls. You knew my mind, you touched my soul. Now you just pass and I don't know. We were everything, now we're just dangerous. Can't believe it hurts. Back to strangers, and maybe that's how love ends. Not in screams, just in past tense. I still keep your birthday in my phone. Tell me, does your heart feel alone? We're back to strangers, like we never been. Like you never laid your head on my bed. From knowing all to knowing none, we're a battle we left undone. You were my soul, softest thing through. Now you're nothing. Back to strangers. We shared a lifetime in one glance. Now we don't give each other a chance. I knew your heart, but now I'm in danger. We're just strangers, back to strangers. I still remember the way you breathed, like the world would stop if you ever left me. We shared secrets like sacred wine. Now your name don't even cross the line. We were close like skin and flame. Now I flinch when I hear your name. Was it time? Was it pride? Was it fate or fear? How'd we go from always to never here? And now we're back to strangers, like we never touched, like we never bled from loving too much. You're just a face in a passing crowd. No more whispers, no more vows. No goodnight texts, no worn-out pages, just cold silence where love once placed us. I knew your soul, now you're a danger. And we're back to strangers. Your coffee mug still sits on the shelf. I drink from it just to fool myself. Your sweater's still where you left it last, like love forgot the time has passed. Your laugh still rings through quiet rooms. It's not ghosts, just empty truth. We broke down without a sound. Not a scream, just not around. Now we're back to strangers, name to name. Just two actors who forgot the game. You knew my scars, I knew your pain, but we don't talk about the rain. We crossed the line, we can't redraw. Now all I feel is what I lost. You were my safe, now just a stranger. And we're back to strangers. I wish I hated you. It'd be easier to breathe. But love that dies slow never lets you leave. I wish I could unsee the way you sleep, but memories don't come with peace. Now I'm back to strangers, cold and clean. Erase the ends like a forgotten dream. No more fights, no more making up, just an ending we don't speak of. You in my heart, now you're a danger. So far gone, back to strangers. We love loud, but we lost in whispers. Now we're back to strangers. We used to talk like time stood still. Now I rehearse what I won't feel. Your coffee's gone, your coat's still here, and I've been sleeping next to fear. You were my rhythm, you were my rest. Now we're just silence, second guess. We didn't crash, we didn't scream, we just got lost between the seams. And no one taught us how love ends, just forgets how to begin. Now we're back to strangers on the floor, like we didn't break behind that door. I knew your voice better than mine. Now it's quiet all the time. We laughed like hell, then lost the language. Now we live in separate anguish. No more fights, no more favors. We're changed now, back to strangers.
You don't ask and I don't say, but we both feel the drift each day. We pass like coworkers do, smiling small, avoiding truth. There's a list of things we don't discuss, like who gave up and which of us.
It wasn't loud, it wasn't bold, just love that quietly grew cold. Now we're back to strangers, face to glass, trapped inside what couldn't last. You knew my scars, you traced my skin. Now we don't even let each other in. We kiss like prayers stranger. I still check your shadow in the hall, still brace for love that doesn't call. We were everything in every way, now we don't even ask, are you okay?
Now we're back to strangers, no rewind. Not enemies, just undefined. The hands that shook through every fight don't even reach for one last night. I knew your dreams, your every danger. Now I forget your middle name.
We knew love that couldn't save us, we're back to strangers. You were the star, now you're just a stranger.